Oh, the need for sleep. And in the times we live in, that's the one thing we yearn for more than anything. Restful, peaceful sleep. Hi, I'm Frida Willis. I call myself a therapy coach because there are times when you need therapy and there are times when we can do with some good coaching. So in combination with that, I have helped many people over the past 30 years to gain skills, to master their life, to feel better, to cope better, and to have success, joy, and happiness. Today I'd like to chat with you about what you can do to master your bedroom to reach better sleep. Hang around for the following 9 points and you will have the opportunity of getting better sleep no matter what's going on in the world around you. Before we get into it, please do me a big favor. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, because the more people that do that, the more the information can spread and more people can help the world to feel better by sleeping better. Okay, so let's go. Number 1, change how you think about your room. One of the biggest keys in maximizing the efficiency of sleep in your room is what you associate your room with. Ideally, your room should be used for 2 purposes: sleep and, romance. Everything else done in your room serves no other purpose than to distract you from conditioning your mind to know this is the place of peace, rest, sensuality, and sleep. But how do you improve your room so that it is only associated with sleep? It brings us to step 2. Clean out all the clutter. Your room is not your gym, your office, or your playroom. Never mind that we've been through COVID, we all know what it feels like to be confined. Still, it's not your playroom other than that kind of play. To begin to associate it with sleep, you need to get all the stuff out that is potential distractions. In fact, the more minimalistic you go, the easier your mind will get to the state it requires to sleep well. Put the treadmill in another room, get rid of the computer, the work desk, and most importantly, the hardest, ditch the television. Having your bedroom as a place to go to for other activities only leads your brain to associating the room with those things. If your bedroom is where your office is, it can help you make your mind busy and even anxious about work because you correlate the room with busy work. Getting rid of the television helps in many ways. For one, it's too easy to watch it before bedtime as it is in your room. Engaging programs can keep your mind awake longer as you get stuck into the story. TVs also emit blue light, which can trick your body's production of melatonin into slowing down, which means you'll be more wakeful. When there's light, your body doesn't produce as much melatonin, a hormone that promotes sleep, making it more difficult to fall asleep. And speaking of distractions, ditch all electronics. That's point number 3. For the same reason you shouldn't have a TV or computer in your bedroom, you should also not have your cell phone, tablet, laptop, portable game console, e-reader, whatever in the room. Most of these devices also emit the sleep-stealing light and are used for consuming content that may rob you of your sleep because it is so enticing and so engaging. You should also adjust the position and location of your alarm clock. Not only is the light from the digital display distracting for those of us who still use that, most I know use our phones, if it's getting late, you start worrying about losing sleep. You know how people calculate in their minds, if I fall asleep now, that means I'll get so many hours of sleep. This worry over losing sleep causes anxiety, which will lead to even more lost sleep. The best solution for alarm clocks is to set them and given a wake-up time, place them on the far side of the room and turn them away from you. This keeps you from worrying about the time and also prevents you from sleeping in by hitting the snooze button, as it forces you to get up when it goes off. Point number 4, keep your room dark. We've already discussed how artificial light mimics natural light to keep you from sleep. One of the best things for sleep is to eliminate as much light as possible. That means don't leave a lamp on, remove night lights, and get heavy curtains or blackout blinds to eliminate outside light. If you refuse to remove your cell phone from the room, One helpful tip is to flip it over screen side down, away from your face, away from your body as far as possible. Many phones light up when there's an incoming text, email, or push notification from an app that may distract you from sleep or even wake you up. Eliminate unwanted light at night by flipping your phone over or completely switching it off. So are you ready for number 5? Never thought that getting to sleep is such hard work, right? Well, number 5 is keeping your room quiet. Sleep needs a certain absence of sound to really lull you into dreamland. Whether the sound comes from inside the room, down the hall, across the street, noise can prevent us from getting proper sleep, and even worse, it can rouse us more often throughout the night that we wake up tired. The inconsistency of sound, that's the problem. If your sleep environment has noises that's beyond your control, like noisy neighbors and traffic, try sleeping with a sound machine. Sound machines produce soothing, mellow sounds that not only help you relax for sleep, but can drown out other sounds that may wake you. You know, you can even get apps for that. So it is not without, it's not without, or it's within your reach, basically. Another option, of course, is very effective earplugs. I use Flare Audio, and no, they don't sponsor me. I wish they would. But Flare Audio has the absolute best sleep earplugs you can imagine. I actually never travel without them. Anywhere I go, I take them with me. Cool. Point number 6 is to keep your room cool. As you go to sleep, your body temperature begins to drop, and your room temperature should be between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, between 27 and 28 degrees Celsius for your body to get really relaxed. Sleeping naked not only increases the chances you'll sleep comfortably and soundly, but it also helps cool your body down by eliminating nightgowns and pajamas that might keep your body temperature high. Point number 7, use aromatherapy. I'm going to make this one really short. Things like chamomile, lavender, and vanilla really calms you down. So I often put a drop or 2 around my bed or even on my bedding, and it washes out, doesn't leave stains, so there's nothing to worry about there. Number 8, make your bed comfortable. If you're waking up feeling stiff, numb, or tired, or maybe that you just had great sleep in a hotel bed, it may be time to replace your mattress. Most mattresses are designed to last up to 10 years, but if your mattress has lumps, sags, rips, or holes, you may want to think about replacing it. Similarly, if you find yourself constantly fluffing your pillow throughout the night, it may be time for a new one. You spend a third of your life sleeping in your bed, and while upfront cost of a new bed might be scary, it's definitely worthwhile to get the best one that you can afford. I really do suggest that you don't just buy online, that you actually go physically to a store and test the mattresses out. Number 9, paint your room. Who would have thought? In a survey of over 2,000 British homes, it was found that the colors blue, yellow, and green help sleepers get the most hours of sleep, with blue averaging 7 hours 52 minutes, yellow 7 hours and 40 minutes, and green 7 hours and 36 minutes. These colors are often associated with calmness and relaxation and can help put your mind to ease. At the other end of the spectrum, colors such as purple, brown, and gray can potentially ruin the amount of sleep you get. Average hours of sleep for these colors are 6 hours 12 minutes for gray, 6 hours 5 minutes for brown, and 5 hours and 56 minutes for purple. Theory suggests that purple is an artistic color that stimulates the creative mind, and browns and grays often associated with dreariness and depression. So there you have my 9 magic pointers to get you to dreamland as best possible. If you have any questions, then please feel free to also share comments. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, like, subscribe, click the bell so that you are reminded of the next video that comes along. You have also got my permission to share this with friends and people that you care about who can do with some better sleep. I wish you an absolutely wonderful dreamy, happy sleep state.